Okay, not dropping any frames now. I'm not dropping any frames. I have 0 frames dropped so far. 0 frames, 0 frames. I think I had to reset the router. It was really weird because my internet was connected, right? I had music going. Like, I play music on a YouTube video. I could chat with you guys, but I was dropping about half, or it said I was dropping about like 66%, so two-thirds of my frames I was dropping, and I'm just like, I don't know. I restarted the router, it seems to have fixed it. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm working on this. Whether it be off stream or on stream. I need to work on the camp pictures again. Anyway. That was awkward. I based this camp Omega off of the Shadowclan Allegiance of Squirrelflight's Hope. So it happens right after Squirrelflight's Hope because Squirrelflight's Hope happens in the summer and this is in the autumn. So, but it's before the Broken Code. But I'll keep an eye on my frames. So we strike stoners, yeah. I might be doing both, Agnolia. I think I'm gonna start rendering out the bushes in front and then possibly do some of the cats. There's a lot of cats in these pictures, so I kind of like doing them together because otherwise I'll start to get burnt out of like rendering in the cats and then rendering in the backgrounds. So I kind of like to bounce. I was thinking of like rendering out some of these bramble bushes in front. Or blackberry bushes in front. And then maybe starting to put in these characters. We will see. But yes. I was starting to get burnt out of working on like Little Pistol stream after stream after stream. I think I do a lot better when I like bounce around projects on stream. And I was answering a lot of the same questions over and over, and it was just getting like I needed a break. But I am back. Let me look up some blackberry bushes really quick. Yeah, I darkened up their leaves a little bit just because they're in the foreground. Oh, I could have some of them be kind of like a reddish color though. That'll be cute. It'll add a little bit of pop into these as well, like they're semi-ripe type stuff. And you're not even the one streaming. Yeah, I don't know how like speedrunners and stuff stream the same thing over and over and over and over and over and not get burnt out of it. But yeah, in the foreground of this picture is Blaze Fire, Light Paw and Sun Paw, Strike Stone. He gets his ear injury in Squirrelflight's Hope, so he does have his ear injury in this one. Stonewing, who I can't remember. I think Stonewing gets his tail injury in I think it's in the Silent Thaw, so I don't think he has it, but the foreground is covering it anyway, but pretty sure he's not supposed to have it. And Antfur is still alive. Not for long. I think he dies in the second book of the Broken Code, but It's like either in the first or second. I think it's in the second. Nice pause, nice pause. But yes, I was going to start. Let me make this a little bit easier on my eyes. It's okay, October. We just started because my stream was not wanting to stream. I believe Antfur dies from... Well, he gets a concussion. But I don't think he dies from the concussion, right? He goes back out and then he falls from a tree. I don't know. It's really weird. It's the same injury that, I think it's... Or like a tree limb falls on him? No. Oh gosh, it's like this whole entire series... It's a series of unfortunate events that Shadow Sight takes as like a bad omen. I don't think that he was intentionally supposed to be climbing the tree. It's like a really weird sequence of events. I think a tree limb falls in the forest. It injures Snowbird, Stonewing, and Antfur. I think Scorchwind is or Scorchfur is there as well. And Snowbird gains a permanent limp from it. Stonewing has a kinked tail. Scorchfur, I think, was like minimally injured. And Antfur got a concussion. And then he goes out later when he thinks he's fine. And I can't remember if he like falls from the tree. It's this whole like thing that Shadowsight takes as Shadowclan punishing them for not doing anything about the code breakers or something like that. He fell, yeah. It's... I remember being quite sad for him as well, because when he gets his concussion, he like kind of regresses and thinks he's back with the guardian cats, and he's talking about boots and cobweb and stuff like that. Like, clearly something is wrong with him. And then Puddleshine acts like he's fine. I don't know. I do remember Puddleshine being really weird. He's like, he's probably fine. Like, what? Okay. I want... They do, set the bones sometimes with, like, reeds and such. In some cases. But I mean, like, cats are literally doing, like, the Heimlich and CPR in some of the later books. They have become more and more human. They're evolving. I just want to block out some of the colors. You guys know how I paint backgrounds. Block out the colors. Make it easier on my hand so I'm not just constantly cleaning up line work. How to cook with fire. Yeah, probably. They'll learn how to make cell phones or something. Long-term communication. Yeah, Mop, I had to restart stream 3 times. That's why you got it thrice. I have been having, I guess I had internet trouble. I believe I fixed it, crossing my fingers and knocking on wood at the same time. Please. Thank you. Get some of these lines in here that are going to be the thorns base color. The brambles base color. Ah, man. Thorny brambles are some of the hardest stuff to render in aligned work without it just becoming overly complicated. The methods of the madness is something I've yet to figure out. I am constantly adjusting what my thorny brambles look like. Up close, at least. Far away, you don't really have to draw them. Oh shoot, it is happening again. Oh wait, no, just a little bit, just a little hiccup. It's already evened out. They will destroy us 2 legs. Maybe, I wonder if the warrior cats found out how to hack. They're hacking into my system. Give that plant symbolism to one of my OCs. It's hard. It's such a like complicated. It's really hard to balance out the details in it. I find that to be the case in a decent amount of like foliage. But brambles and thorns are mentioned so often in warrior cats that it's like one of my main vices. I'm like, ugh, more brambles. Don't usually do the line art. Yeah. I have to admit, I don't think I've ever attempted to paint brambles without lines. Typically, I just make a bush. But the brambles are giving me some struggles. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So in my Flash days, I do remember a specific person on the team that helped finish that helped work on like the Dark Path Chosen and the 4th Apprentice animation. Their name was Code Sneezes. I don't know if that's still their name on YouTube, but their wolf part had thorny brambles in it. And I remember really liking how they rendered out the thorny brambles. They did it completely in Flash because we all worked in Flash. And then I remember sometimes I reference how James L. Barry did some thorn bushes, but I don't always like how he does them. But he's done a couple. So he understands the Bramble grind. Hey, Arwen. But yeah, in one of the Leaf Pool Wolf map parts, Code Sneezes has... They have the part where Leaf Pool... It's right... I think it's right before my part in that map. It's like Leaf Pool and Crowfeather just arrive at ThunderClan's camp when the badgers are starting to attack. And the last shot, I believe, is the one that has the really cool, like, rendered brambles with lines and everything. Waiting for your flight for you, New York. Oh my gosh. I forgot that that was this weekend. I mean, wait, no, I didn't. I'm wishing you the best of luck. The absolute best of luck. Let me know if you need any restaurant recommendations. My sister and me eat at a lot of Asian restaurants in New York. And a decent amount of them downtown in like Soho area. We've eaten at, I don't know if we've eaten at like a Korean, oh yeah, we have eaten at a Korean barbecue, but it was up in, it was on the Upper West Side. We ate at a Korean barbecue in Las Vegas. And we ate at like a Korean fried chicken place. Been to like hot pots, ramen, udon, noodle shops, dumplings, dim sum, dim sum. It's like a la carte Chinese food type dumplings or something. Tiny trees and dead twigs. Okay, so the winter scenes in Devil's Backbone are probably the only scenes that I prefer to paint other than to line, only because it's so much easier to paint paint leafless trees than it is to like line leafless trees. Because you just have to add the branches once. You can just paint them, you know, with all the catalogs. Oh, no, you're gonna do amazing. Got into DC if Otakon let you in. I might have to apply for DC one of these days. I actually have a family member that lives relatively close to downtown DC that I could... Well, I mean, if I got in by myself. If I get in with other people, I usually share hotel rooms. I think that's fine. We'll just call this the Thorns, even though some of it's just regular old branches. It's for a Hollyleaf map. I'm like a sucker for like symbolism of just drawing what they're named after around them. It's so simple. I did that with like a Rowan star shot in one of my personal projects where I just added like rowan berries and like some rowan leaves on the ground. I'm like, yeah, everyone knows what rowan berries and rowan leaves look like, right? Katsu. Emerald City Comic Con. Yeah, it's in Seattle. That's actually one of my friend's best cons. Like, she really likes getting into that one. Did I have any? Okay, I did. And add the thorns in, and then I'll do the berries on their own layer as well. It's such a simple little symbolism thing, but it works so well because, like, Werecats is, like, so natural. Because it's closer to you. It is closer to you. That is correct. DC is definitely closer to me, though. I can use the sample all layers. I can use the magic wand for these at least, because they're all closed off. Not that one, though. Messy line art. Select. What have I need a quick action for selecting, modifying, and expanding by like 1 pixel. Really bad. I'm getting tired of doing it all the time. Yeah, Darkleaf apparently found out about my channel memberships before I even went live. So in case you guys didn't catch it, because I did drop a lot of frames, YouTube did approve me for channel memberships. So I think that I think it's like $5 a month. Currently you only get like 2 emotes. You get access to Shrimp and you get access to Apple Cozy. But there's no other. I told YouTube that my members would also get early access to videos if/when I start posting videos again. So, but I just thought it'd be fun. No pressure. I think you still have to, I don't know if it's like Twitch and you don't get, I think it's like you still get ads though, which is unfortunate. But that's like the #1 reason to subscribe to a channel on Twitch is because you don't get ads. I'll have to look it up. I don't do mid-roll ads though, so it's not like, I think you just get pre-roll ads. I manually input mid-roll ads, so I only input them when I go on break. And there's like nothing to watch. Hey Sorrow, thanks for the $10. Good morning. Why isn't it letting me like? Okay, thank you. Oh, no problem, Magnolia. I only did it because I was like, whatever. No expectation for people to subscribe to the memberships. Just thought it'd be fun. No thank you, Mito. I'm starting to trying to find all the hardcovers of the Dawn of the Clans books again. Ooh, I just completed my hardcover collection. I'm so proud. Not really proud, but I feel satisfied, I guess. I did not have to search. Actually, I did have to search for the Sun Trail hardcover. It was one of the first ones that I found, though. I just found it at like a Goodwill store. The shrimp is like a really deep stream lore thing. Shoutouts to Mr. Young. Mr. Young was the name of my middle school band teacher. The sun trail is the one that's giving you trouble. That one I found, it was either at a Goodwill. I don't think it was at a Goodwill, because I don't think I've ever looked for books at Goodwill. I think it was at a half-price bookstore. But that was the only hardcover I didn't have of Dawn of the Clans, because I started rereading Warrior Cats. I need to try a thrifted bookstore, yeah. Second day of school. I hope you like your new teachers. Prep for a Starflower map. I had an idea for a Starflower map. Like a Thunder Starflower map. To a Glass Animals song, I believe. Poplar Street? It's kind of... Not really a Thunder Starflower map, but like from Thunder's perspective type of thing. It never really went anywhere. I wasn't like super... super invested in the idea. It's just like a little like, oh, this could probably happen. I've been, restarted my Animal Crossing island. Getting back into Animal Crossing. Having fun again with it. Sometimes you just need a good island restart. I decided to not transfer my island over to my new system. So I wanted to start fresh, but I kind of forgot just how much waiting is in the early Animal Crossing games. It's nice. It's just like you don't unlock everything. I think it takes about 2 weeks to like unlock resident services and like the ability to terraform and stuff like that. Didn't have enough credits to graduate. I'm sorry to hear that. Usually people catch that like early enough on people. I guess I'll just do that. Expand it by like 4 instead. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want these to have a little bit of backing. Next few years were a slow roller coaster. I'm glad to hear that you settled into it a little bit. High school feels like it goes on forever, but it does not. It feels like a long time ago now. Do you guys see this? This is catching my eye. I'm not sure what this was supposed to be. I need to erase it because I just keep looking at it. That's probably fine. I think that's good. Let me just make these. Yes, please no Stormclan's Folly spoilers. I would very much appreciate that. As I'm sure most people in here would. Foreground. Base. And the price. Alrighty, now we can start cleaning it up. Where is my cleaning up tool? There it is. I said I would like some of the berries to be maybe like a little bit ripe or unripe yet. That might be fun. Don't adjust. Don't get too light though in the value. Airport for 4 hours. Did your flight get delayed, or I guess I'm also a person that like arrives at an airport very early. Just the layovers? Yeah. I got laid over for like 5 or 6 hours once in Las Vegas. That was annoying. That was my most recent layover. It was because there was weather in Oregon, I think? Not Oregon, Wyoming, maybe. I don't know. "24 hours? Yeah, I've been at the... When I was younger, this was about in 2001, we were supposed to be flying down to Louisiana for a family Thanksgiving, and this was in like about November of 21, or not 21, 2001, and as you can imagine, it was pretty hectic at the airport at that time. And me and my mom were stuck at the airport all night, and I was very young, so I didn't really understand why, but it was like 6. But at that time, there was like military personnel and stuff that was like being transported around, and we gave up our seats for... There's a pretty big army base in Louisiana, so we gave up our seats for some of the people. You were -1. I was in 1st or 2nd grade. I think I was in 1st grade. Because people watching? I quite like airports. I have no flight anxiety. I quite like flying. I'm flying in a couple weeks. Check the values. I don't want there to be a lot of value change in this this part of the picture. Once the whole thing is done, the foreground of this piece is kind of just framing. It should not be the first thing that you look at. Maybe just a little lighter, a little more pink. Are you flying into JFK or LaGuardia? I prefer flying into LaGuardia when I go to New York. It's a lot less crazy. But I don't know if LaGuardia is an international. Might have to fly into JFK if you're flying from international. It is buffering. Oh, I think it's evened out again. Evened out. It's evened out. Enter. I was approved for channel memberships, Mion. They finally released me. Even. Where's the emotes? They're right here. I have 2 so far. I haven't made any other ones. Did I? I think I want the leaves to be mostly lighter than the stuff on surrounding it. Bowie! Welcome to Nifty-Clan. Thank you for the membership. Yeah, I only have 2 so far. Actually, now that I think I can have more emotes now. I think you had to have like 2 members before you unlock more emote slots. I don't know. I'm taking suggestions for emote options. What kind of emotes do you think we need in chat? I think we need a clear sky apologist for when I go on my clear. We definitely need some like moth light with like a big X on her face for when I go on the moth light's vision rant. I think we need one of those for sure. We need some sort of like, oh god, here she goes again. She's going on the moth light rant emote. Evil Nifty emote? That's true. Okay, yeah, I think the evil apple one would probably get more traction. Anyway, if anyone's playing Animal Crossing and wants to add me on their Switch, looking for buddies. Preferably active buddies. I'm back in my Animal Crossing game. Air fryer emote? It's gotta be like, I don't have that many slots, right? So we need ones that like get a lot of traction. Apple meowing? Oh yeah, we should probably have an apple emote. Like a proper apple. We can do that. We can do that. Tiger heart emote. I mean, I could see us having like actual like expression emotes, but with like warrior cat characters. I feel like we could have like a tiger heart dad joke emote. I'm not sure how that would work. Darktail emote. Yeah, I feel like I have to have like a good idea for an emote before we like really go ham on them. We need a strike zone. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. For sure. We'll have to do some theory crafting. Tiger heart finger guns? Okay, that one is a pretty good. That's a pretty good idea. Pretty good idea. I like that one. Light leap smirk. Yeah, I guess I feel like the headshots in theory would be good emotes, but I also feel like there's like a little bit too much detail put into them. For it to be readable at a small size. I'm not sure how small they are on like mobile and stuff, but they're kind of small. Also, I need to figure out how to get them onto my stream, like, stream chat, so they're not just, I don't know how to explain it, like on stream chat, how I have chat on stream. Because right now when you do the emote, it just like says the name of it. Right now we just have Clear Sky as a shrimp, dressed as Cinderella, and we have Apple Cozy. Apple Cozy is just one I made for a friend Discord server. I make Nifty draw the dreaded hand pause. I didn't even think about having to draw the hand pause. I feel like it would work for like a meme though. I can't really take the hand pause seriously. Like when I see them, I'm just like, I immediately am like, this is so crazy. Those are hands. Catch these hands. Tiny Scourge, emo, angry. Yeah. You definitely need some stuff. I will theory craft. I have no idea. Wait, hold on. Let me check how many slots I have. Storage. Let me see how many slots I have. The emotes and stickers. I could have like a sticker bag of just like emotes. Community. Okay, emotes. I have... Okay. So we have 4 emote slots right now. And we get 2 more with 2 more memberships. A no spoilers emote. That's true. That would actually be really nice, Lemon. And because I could use that one. I could use that one myself. Anytime I think of no spoilers, I think of that Hi, I'm Daisy Persona 4 animation, like comic, where Nanako is like, no fighting. No spoilers. Evil Jessica emote definitely should happen. Maybe we'll do an Evil Jessica and I don't know. Maybe we won't do Evil Jessica yet. Maybe we'll just do the no spoilers. Well, no, I like the Evil Jessica, and then I like the shoot, I already forgot what the other one was that I really liked the idea of. Maybe it was no spoilers. I'm sure. I don't remember, man. Oh, the apple meow. That apple emote. Thanks for the membership, Lemon. Welcome to Nifty Clan. I named it Nifty Clan, by the way. I was put on the spot. They were like, what are you gonna name your members? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I was very much put on the spot. I feel like I should have named it the Strike Stoners, but I was like, I was not creative. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, what if I don't like Strike Stone one day, you guys? What if I don't like him? Actually, I think I'm gonna make... Ooh. Now you guys have to make Nifty Clan OCs. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I should have a member blog, or I should have a member clan gen of Nifty Clan, and the only people in it are like members, and then like we can interact. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe we advance it by 1 month every stream or something. Yeah, it's like the Hunger Games. But we would be on there. You can have your OCB Dark Tail. No relation? Oh, I'm going on the wrong... No, I'm not. Okay. Who's surviving? I don't know. I don't know, just fun thing. To be in the Nifty Clan gen. Is it easy? Like, would I be able to, well, you can rename cats, right? Like, you can just rename cats in Clan Gen. How many cats do you start off with in Clan Gen? And modding custom cats? Oh, yeah, yeah. Like 7? So I'm leader. Sorry, guys. I mean, of course I will probably die one day. But Applestar would be leader. At least for first. As the founder leader. I don't make the rules. Who's deputy? I don't know. Do mods automatically get to be in Nifty-Clan? I guess they do. I might roll for it. Like roll random number generator. Oh, I saw that Pine Star's Choice got a Polish cover. Looks quite nice, along with Mothwing's Secret for some reason. The novellas they decide to come out with at the same time in Poland is different than the release date for the English releases. Yeah, I did. Do you want to see it, you guys? I will show it to you really quick. Here's the Polish Pine Star's Choice. You think she's a pointed tabby? I like her eyes. That's Pine Star. And that's Mothwing's Secret. Yeah, I've had people tell me to be careful because it has been spoilered or something. Please no spoilers in chat. This is a safe spoiler space. I think the first Stormplant's Folly stream that'll be spoilerable is Thursday after release date. What do these look like in black and white? I really like how, yeah, I could tell. I think that it had been placed on some store shelves early is what I seem to be understanding. I don't know. I typically, when I get Warrior Cat news, it's from the Warriors Wiki Twitter. And they had said that it had gotten to be careful for spoilers. Oh my gosh, Agnolia. Are there that many? Okay. Hold on. Wait until I'm not buffering anymore. Hold. 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 Okay, I'm better now. The only thing that I'm comfortable with being spoilered on is there like a lot of new Wildcats, Agnolia? Now you're scaring me. I've been feeling a little bit of streaming fatigue, so I don't think I'm going to be doing the marathon stream, you guys. I'm kind of struggling with streaming right now. Just a small handful, like about the same as Ivy Pulse Heart, because even that much was like a lot. Oh, Order of Appearance challenge. So that's how I did it. That's how I completed it. I think it's, I know that it seems like a lot, but it's honestly, in my opinion, the best way to draw the characters. It took me 16 months to do the Werecat challenge. Understand. Oh, well, I'm going to New York in the middle of September for a week, so I will not be streaming then. So it took me 16 months to draw all the Werecats. Keep in mind that this was during COVID. I had nothing else to do. Except for draw cats. Not 60, 16 months. A year and a half. It was during COVID. I literally had nothing else to do except for draw cats. Honestly, I feel like doing the Werecat challenge not only helps loosen / tighten your style, if you're using references, like I do interesting poses to help just like study cats. Doing it is like, you space out main characters a lot. 3 to 4 cats a day. I was drawing like 10 cats a day, Agnolia. It was not boring. I don't feel like I was ever bored doing it. And I never had any like wrist pain. I liked doing it while I was reading the books because when you're... Yeah, my queue was going like 3 to 4 cat. I think during the majority of it, my queue was posting about 3 cats a day, and then I think towards the end I was only posting like 2 cats a day, and then when I got my UPS job I was posting 1 cat a day. You doing it by reading the books and then drawing the characters, you space out. Like if you're tired of drawing cats, you read more. You read the books, and then when you're tired of reading the book, you draw the cats, and like it's a nice little bounce back and forth. Doing the challenge, you get a lot of like minor characters, so you kind of space out the main characters enough that you don't feel like you're just drawing a bunch of main, like, because main characters are the ones that are going to throw you off the most. They're the ones that I always spend the most amount of time like perfecting. But you're not really... Thanks for joining the memberships, Rin. Yeah, and then it's like when you're reading it when it's happening, especially if you have read the book before and you know the list of characters that you have to draw, you can almost pace yourself that way. Like, the best thing is when the amount of cats you have to draw is approximately equivalent to the amount of chapters a book is in. So like, say your book has 30 chapters and you have like 29 cats to draw from that book. That's a really good, because then you can read a chapter, draw a cat, read a chapter, draw a cat. And then it's like, if you want to keep reading, but you have to draw your cat first. Or if you want to draw your cat, well, you have to keep reading. And it's like a good... It's a good balance. I think it's the best way to draw the cats. It's the best way to draw like the minor characters that only have like 1 or 2 lines, because you just read their lines, so you can just like draw them in that situation. I will say I did struggle, and I'm not super satisfied with the cats. A lot of cats I drew from like A Vision of Shadows forward, because I had never read those books before. So I had absolutely no idea how I even wanted to draw them. That's why I've been redesigning a lot of A Vision of Shadows, like minor characters and stuff. Because that was the first time I had ever drawn them, the first time I'd ever really thought about them. But I I didn't really care while I was doing the challenge because I just wanted to get to the next book. I wasn't having a bad time drawing the A Vision of Shadows cats because I had never read A Vision of Shadows before. So the challenge still works fine. It's a lot harder to read the whole book and then draw a bunch of characters from it. Especially when you get to like Yellowfang's Secret, Tall Star's Revenge, and Crooked Star's Promise. Code of the Clans isn't too bad either because you just read a short story and then you draw the cats from that short story. During Code of the Clans is when I was drawing like 10 cats a day. Code of the Clans is like a really, really fun... I mean, it takes a long time because there's over like 100 cats when you get to Code of the Clans. And I think Code of the Clans comes out, like, towards the end. I don't know, Rin. I'm kind of getting burnt out from streaming right now, so I don't know if I would be able to do it. But maybe... I'm feeling better today. I think I was just getting burnt out from just working on Little Pistol over and over and over and answering the same questions over and over. Yeah, so sometimes it's like even just sketching a character and not like finishing it yet. I do want to do it, but I'm like worried that I mentally would not be... I'm not prepared. Nifty Star. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Code of the Clans, it is a struggle when you get to it because I think it's towards the end. When does Code of the Clans... I still have my, like, Warriors Project drawing list thing. I'm thinking of, like, figuring out how to do a chat bot, Agnolia, where... like, mods could, like, exclamation point Little Pistol, and it could answer, like, questions that people have. Once I get something streaming... I don't remember what it's called. There's one that you can have a bot. I think it works on YouTube. I need to do a chat bot, so that if people ask the same questions over and over, we can just exclamation point, and, like, they can have their question answered, so I don't have to, like... repeat myself a lot. Yeah, my Warriors Project drawing list is still available to the public. It has my list of, like, cats and when I did them. So Code of the Clans happens between Sunrise and the Fourth Apprentice, but it happens right before Blue Star's Prophecy, and I remember really wanting to get to Blue Star's Prophecy. I'll wait until my stream stops buffering too. See ya, Mion. I don't know what is wrong with my internet today. This is unfortunate. This happens, like, very rarely, I feel like. I do remember feeling very relieved when Code of the Clans finished, but at the same time, you can use Code of the Clans to really, like, branch out and make, like, characters that no one cares about, and, like, really practice, like, exaggerating your style, or practice, like, different things. But yeah, Code of the Clans, unfortunately, is between Sunrise and Blue Star's Prophecy / like Fourth Apprentice. So you kind of... I remember really wanting to get to Blue Star's Prophecy when I was reading Code of the Clans and drawing characters from it. my black and white bingo? Okay. But yeah. I stand by the easiest way to finish the... Well, the only way I finished the design challenge was by reading the books and drawing them as I was reading them. It just gets so tiring to draw characters that you've never even, like, read about. Or that you don't remember. That's another reason why I'm struggling with, like, the marathon of Stormclan's Folly, because part of me really wants to read Stormclan's Folly and draw the cats as they are mentioned / like have a memorable moment, because I feel like it is going to be a really big struggle if I don't. Because Ivy Pool's Heart was a pretty big struggle to like do all those wild cats after I didn't really remember what they were like. Wind Clan Lake Camp. I'm pretty sure the Wind Clan one will probably be the last lake camp I draw. I'm almost 100% positive on that. I have no clear idea for what I want to do with it right now. I do like the idea of doing it post a Starless Clan with like the tree that fell over in camp and Whistle Breeze, Breezepel, Heathertail, Nightcloud would still be alive, Crowfeather would still be alive. We don't need 1 star because he's in the forest camp drawing. Yeah, I don't know, man. When Stormclan's Folly comes out, I already kind of spoiled myself because once it comes out, I will go to the character list in it and I will make my character list to see exactly how many cats I need to draw for it. Just to give me an idea. If so Agnolia, is there like a legitimately more cats in the elite, like a considerable more amount of cats than there are in the Allegiance? I don't mind getting spoiled on like how many cats I need to draw type of thing. It gives me a good idea of I don't think I've had to draw a book with this many cats that were introduced in it since like Yellowfang's Secret. I mean, oh, Stripe Star's warrior name is Gale Stars. I was wondering if they would do that. I kind of just thought they would have like character profiles on the website. The Elder's Quest had a lot of cats in it actually, but yeah, it already has more than Ivy Pool's Heart had. Riverstar's Home had a lot of cats. And that one, it still has more than Riverstar's Home. More than Grey Stripe's Vow. Hey, Amber. Yeah, I think the only books that kind of match Stormclan's Folly right now is like Yellowfang's Secret, Crooked Star's Promise, and Tall Star's Revenge. And those books are hard to get through. If you have more than like 30 cats introduced in a book, having more cats introduced in a book than there are chapters, and it's just a struggle. It's a huge struggle. So but At least with Stormplant's Folly, I'm probably never gonna draw those designs again. I might draw like Stripe Star and Gale Star again if I ever wanted to include them in like Sign of the Moon, but I'm not gonna draw anything about Stormclan. I just don't care. Yeah, Amber. It's not out, Mob. No spoilers. After work next Tuesday? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna pre-order it. I don't really care. I'm going out to the dentist tomorrow. I go to the dentist, and I don't know. Maybe I'll check if there's a Barnes & Noble near my dentist. I can't remember if there is one up there. I don't think there is. No, I think the nearest one is still like 20 minutes away. I'm just gonna pre-order it on Amazon. I just don't care. Between Star and the Apprentice, the Elder's Quest, Gorstail, Stripe Paw, Brook Paw, Fluff Kit, Silky Paw. Yeah, you could also possibly have like Grass Paw, Branch Paw, and Leaf Paw as apprentices as well. You might be able to get Stretch and Rustle too, because we don't know when Stretch and Rustle were born. Oh, that's so fun, Amber. But yeah, we won't be talking about spoilers on Tuesday. It'll be a no spoiler stream still. Okay. I think that's fine. I'm trying to think if I want to do anything with Appleshine's expecting. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought about it too hard. Like I said, Wind Clans is probably going to be the last one. I feel like Wind Clan's my least popular camp. Yeah, I would say Wind Clan's probably one of my least popular camp picks, even like the original Wind Clan. No one, actually it's... Hold on. It's, honestly, it's probably SkyClan, but I think that's because SkyClan's not in a bundle. On my store. Why do the gods hate me today? Yeah, I think it's good now. I don't know what's wrong. I've restarted literally everything, so I don't know. I'm not getting any buffering. I don't know what's happening. Genuinely do not know. I ship to the EU. It's kind of expensive. I think I charge $15 for shipping to the EU. This weekend I shipped something to Ireland and it cost me $25. But I don't know. Shipping is going up, man. But I still just charge 15 flat. I've heard Etsy has better international shipping, so I'm thinking of, oh, that was you, Dark. You didn't say that you were Darkleaf in the thing. No. We'll get Wind Clan point of view next arc. I was almost positive that they would do a Wind Clan point of view this arc, and they didn't. Confirmation of the 10th arc? No, they don't usually confirm the next arc until, like, the last book of the arc, current arc. Chat died in the corner, I'll reset it. Yeah, UPS was actually cheaper than USPS for international. It was $35 to ship USPS, and then it was like only $25 to ship like 2-day shipping to Ireland. I was like, this is crazy. I think that's fine. Trying to think if I want the line art to be a little bit lighter. If you count all the novellas, mangas, and super editions, plus main series, there are more books with a non-clan point of view than main clans always had the short end of the stick. Honestly, more than Sky Clan. I mean, Wind Clan's not even in the first book of the series. Sky Clan's not in the first books, they weren't thought about yet. Okay. Look, bushes are rendered. Let us start working on the cats. Let's work on Lightleaf first, because she's like right in the middle. Well, Lightpaw. Thanks. I want to adjust them slightly. I think this bush is too saturated. If you look at it, I feel like these two bushes need to be like adjusted. This one should be a little bit more like saturated. I don't know. I'll adjust it slightly, but the foreground colors are fine. Okay, let's draw all the caps. Wind Clan just has like a super editions and graphic novel. Any novella? I think you're right. There's not a lot of cats that like people legitimately love in Wind Clan either. There's not really that many fan favorites aside from like the first arc. But a lot of first arc cats are just fan favorites, period. Like, just because they're in the first arc. Organize it, or else you will be very sorry. Okay, how is the line art size? I think it's like about 12. They definitely listen to fans, for better or worse, lately. When he says yippee in like Lost Stars, it legitimately feels like that was supposed to be said by some other cat, but they accidentally wrote Breezepelt instead. Think about Breezepelt saying yippee and have normal mouth. It's super out of left pocket. Hey, Holly. Why am I buffering? I hate this. I hate this. Oh, I'm evened out. Ay, ay, ay. Struggling this stream, for sure. My internet is. I do think that they've set up Breezepelt to be deputy, and I think that's the fan favorite pick. Hello, please? I also think it'd be hilarious that Breezepelt would be like a really good deputy when Lion Blaze and him have a rivalry, and Lion Blaze absolutely sucked at being deputy. I do think that would be hilarious for him to just be like really good at it. Breeze older than Hair? No. Hairspring is seen, I believe, as a full year before Breezepelt is. I believe he's a full warrior during the eclipse battle. No, I think he's a... I don't know, because I have hair Spring being older than him, so I'm not sure exactly. But I feel like he is shown as an older warrior, or he's mentioned to be a warrior before Breeze Pelt has his name. I think she's making fun of her, like, mentor or something. She's pretending she has hair. Who's her mentor again? Let's double check. No, her mentor is Stonewing. Blazefire's mentor was Strikestone. Who is Sunbeam's mentor? Snaketooth. I guess it could be Snaketooth. Does Snaketooth have hair? Yeah, she does. Spikefur? He is long dead by this. He does not actually join ThunderClan, or no, he does not join back up with Shadowclan. He dies as a rogue. Crazy. She was making fun of Euroleaf. Kind of. I don't know why she would be making fun of Euroleaf though. Maybe she's making fun of Berryheart. I don't know if she's making fun of somebody or she's just like imitating someone. Maybe she's making fun of some like other clan cat and like bolstering clan pride or something. I don't know. Lightleap doesn't really strike me as somebody that's making fun of right in front of Berryheart. Yeah. She's a Nepo girly. She will never get in trouble. Maybe she's just making fun of like what it looked like when a squirrel dropped on Blazefire's head or something. She's just trying to make Blazefire laugh, and then Sunbeam looks like she's like, I kind of imagine that she was doing something that like Sunbeam, not like mocking her, but being like, it looked so silly, look at this. And then Sunbeam is like nervously like, yeah. Not like she is making fun of her or anything, but just like, I don't know. I'm not super positive about this Sunbeam yet, so I haven't really decided. Lightleap is like almost a warrior though at this point, so she should be quite pretty much full grown. Sunbeam, I can't remember if Sunbeam is technically older or younger than Lightleap. She's a little bit younger. I do like the idea of Lightstar being the leader of Shadowclan, though. That makes me chuckle. Yeah, Sunbeam looking anxious. I mean, like, I always felt like she was like a goody two-shoes, so maybe she's like, I don't know. I do like to know exactly why I have like certain characters expressing the way that they are, because I like telling people like, yeah, this is Light Leap. She's in the middle of telling a story. Like, I like explaining my pictures to people in person. And I mean, Clear Sky is great camp. Everyone who calls that a botched redemption arc. I honestly like his redemption arc. I like that he is only redeemed to the people he cares about. He's not like completely redeemed to Tall Shadow. I mean, he kind of is. He's not redeemed at all to like River Star or like Windrunner or River Ripple, just because he just doesn't give a crap about them. He couldn't give less of a darn about what Windrunner thinks of him. I really like, I honestly think it's fine. For Warrior Cat's writing, I think his redemption arc is fine. This is catching me right here. I almost feel like... what do I want to do? I almost feel like I just want this to be rounded out. There's just too many pointies going right here. I think I'll just round it out like that, yeah. Why did you have Wet Paw lying on the therapy couch grass? I think I originally sketched him to have his, like, paws out. Because I wanted him to, like, have, like, the webbed paws. It is Wet Paw. And he's like, yeah, I kind of imagine him just being bored out of his mind. And I think I have, when I drew this picture, I believe I want Whitetail and Webpaw were litter mates. And so they're just like waiting for their next, I don't know, they're just soaking up the sun. He does look like he's on the therapy couch though. But I actually redrew Whitetail or Whitepaw and Webpaw in this picture a couple of times because I didn't like either of them. It took me a while to draw this pose. And then Running Paw is up here. There's 3 apprentices in this. Oh, yeah, 3 apprentices in this picture. Horse Kit should not be this little, but I don't care. This is supposed to be Night Kit and Tawny Kit, but I did this picture before I did the magnum opus, so yeah, Running Paw, that's that's Darkfoot, and that's Oat Whisker. This is Stag Leap, Cloud Runner, Meadow Slip, Ashfoot, Tawny, Knight, Deadfoot, Rabbit and Wren. Well, I always get Wetpaw and Webfoot and Wetfoot mixed up. They're both like in the first arc. But yeah, no reason in particular that it had to be Webfoot. I think I originally just... So, I don't know if you guys have seen when I sketch these out, but sometimes I'll sketch out poses and I don't know exactly what character. Usually the only characters I know specifically that I want to pose are like the main characters. Otherwise I just sketch out a pose and then I just assign them. I assign them to a character. So that was the Apprentice Den. So I just needed like, it could have been running, I don't know, it just felt like a web paw pose other than like a running paw or a white paw pose. Yeah, the magnum opus was done after all of the camp picks. So they don't match up 100%. I don't even think the ThunderClan camp picture doesn't match up 100%. It should have Snow Kit in it actually, but it does not. And it should have Broken Tail somewhere, but he could just be hiding. Tiger Dove kits, yeah, the Nepo babies. I don't know, Spruce Paw has a very Shadowclan leader-coded type of name. Like Spruce Star. I could see it. Rosetail, not Rosetail. Breed kit on your RiverClan one. You being petty. I thought about like making Reed Whisker into a second litter kit to like help fix the timeline a little bit. You could technically do that. Because Black Claw is still alive. I did that a little bit. I split up a litter in SkyClan, which was a thing. SkyClan's a mess, though. Four cats in the first arc. Make one of them Silverpaw. She's already an apprentice. You have to like, oh wait, I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying attention, I guess. I thought she had eyeliner or eyeshadow. She does not. Sometimes you have to like give and take, man. I've done it a couple times. Warrior Cats is not pretty. Timeline stuff is not pretty. Make one of the... that's even... well, that one definitely happens at the lake. I want... I don't know. Silver Paw... I don't know. Silver Paw probably has, like, a gender from Vicky, but I don't pay attention to those a lot of the time. You do, though. The tribe stuff. Did you ask Dia? Because I know it's done a family tree for the tribe. I haven't yet. Of timeline issues? Yeah. Reed Whisker and White Wing are the two that are the most affected by the timeline getting expanded between the first and second arc. Originally, it was only supposed to be like about 6 months time gap, but it turned into, what, 16 months? Yeah, well, I haven't fixed everything in the magnum opus. I definitely kept Reed Whisker and White Wing. I did adjust a couple of things, and typically if it's a huge adjustment, if you go to, I don't remember what it's called. It might just be called sheet 1. It's my, hey, this is a huge adjustment I did to a cat's chronological order, and here's my reasoning why sheet. Like me adjusting Willow Breeze and Greypool, adjusting Wide Eye and Speckletail, stuff like that. That Cloud Mist Blossom Heart getting split up from Dusk and Hawk. Look, she's got the star on her chest. She's clearly supposed to be leader, Aaron Hunter. Her destiny and whatnot. I'm good for now, Agnolia. I do like not seeing other people's timeline until I've finished mine, just to limit the amount of outside force initially. I don't mind checking like afterward and like adjusting, but I also find it fun when like people come to the same conclusions. Like serendipitously, or like it feels rewarding to both parties when we both like assume something, because it feels like it makes it more concrete. I don't know how to explain it. Because of Tigerclan trauma. Yeah, I remember somebody talking about that in chat. I didn't know if it was you or not, Bowie. I guess her other leg is hidden completely. I'm like, do I need to draw your other leg, girl? I might do. I think I'm gonna push up. Let me draw the little white tip first. See, I want it to be like this shape because if it's this shape, it feels like it helps solidify the flow of the tail more. But at the same time, I do like it just being like this shape. I might just kind of do something like that. Just modify all this a little bit more. What? Oh yeah, she has one more color. Dark. Stripies. Also, I guess she doesn't have her hair anymore. It would be too painful to add her hair, I think. I don't think it would read very well. She's already kind of dark and I don't think it's necessary. Okay, and then she actually has the same shape as I think Tiger Claw. For her side stripes. I think Tiger Claw also has this shape. Hold on. Girl pretending to have hair when already having hair. Yeah, Tiger Claw. No. Maybe it's a Bramble Claw? Yeah, it's Bramble Claw. She's got the same as Bramby. Got the same as Bramby. Sort of. They are very fluffy. Anti-bald allegiance. Yeah. My favorite Werecat character today is Strikestone because I get to draw him today. What does her... Let's see. What does her, headshot look like? Oh, I changed it. Look at that, you guys. I changed it. I was wondering if I changed it or not. My favorite character is Thistleclaw. Wow, those are some fighting words. Me, when I say my favorite character is Clear Sky, Bring on the Hate, the Thistleclaw fan, hold my beer. You personally really like Pine Star? I have a friend that really likes Pine Star. I believe you. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got my Soupy pins, my Tiny Warrior Kickstarter pins in the mail. I'm so excited. I don't know where I'm gonna put any of the stuff. Can we see? Yes, let me grab it. I posted it in this channel, I think. Give me a sec. I will probably order more now that I have a little bit more income, but I ordered Clear Sky, Greywing, Tall Shadow and Thunder, River, Ripple, and Windrunner, Ivy, Pool and Dovewing, Frostpaw and Shadowsight, and Bristlefrost and Root Spring. Yeah. I can send... Let me send Soupy's Big Cartel. Give me a sec. There you go. Yeah. They're on pre-order right now. Yeah, they have stickers of all of the characters. I definitely want some more, but I didn't have as much disposable income at the beginning of the year as I do now. And now I can buy more Evil's File. They do have Black Star. I think he's with Soul. Yeah, the K-pop Demon Hunters, I was watching Soupy draw that one. It has glow-in-the-dark elements to it. I might work out a deal with Soupy. A merch trade, maybe. That's my eyes. pleading. I think the Darktail one comes with 1 star. It might come with Sleek Whisker, though. Let me double check. No, it comes with Sleek Whisker. 1 star comes with... Actually, I don't know if there is a 1. 1 star might come with Leopard. No, Leopard comes with Silver. So I don't know what 1 star comes with. I don't think there is a 1 star, is it? Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, I don't think that there is a 1 star one. Yeah, they're expensive. You get 2. They're pretty tiny. So you can put a lot of them on a bag. They're probably about a 3/4 inch to a 1/2 inch big. No, there might be, I think they're an inch. I think they're an inch. Yeah, the Clear Sky and Grey one is really cute. That's the one I was gonna get if I could only get 1 set, but I got 6. Okay, what do I want to do here? I don't think that the stripe should be showing because I think this is technically the bottom of her tail. I think that's what's pulling me. What's getting me? Yeah, they've got two clasps on them. So they're nice and secure. But they're fun. The backs just fall off? Yeah, well, when there's two, it's a little bit easier for you to, like, catch them when they fall off, but you can also get those magnetic replacements or something like that, which are supposed to be a lot more secure. I haven't decided where I'm putting them yet. Well, I kind of want to display them on the wall, so... I was gonna do that. The buttons, you mean? Yeah. I mean, I've had buttons fall off. Buttons will also fall off. It feels sad whenever anything falls off your backpack. It's a sad day indeed. think that's good enough. It's got a very pink nose. You can get better, so the backing for the pins are the metal claspy ones, not the rubber ones, which I think stay on a little bit better. But you can also get like magnetic ones that are even stronger, I think, that you can replace acrylic pins with. Like a magnetic back. I'm sorry to hear that, Nature. Hopefully it gets better. But welcome in to the stream. So right now, I'm a little worried about... I might honestly edit her just a little bit so you can see her stripes a little bit more. Or like see her eyes and just give her a little bit of... just for some readability, just edit her design slightly. Yeah, the sticker sheet, you get all of them for like a pretty fair price. And they're bigger. The stickers are bigger than the pins. I feel you, Bowie. I feel you. Feel you 100% on that. Some days, it's like that. I might get the stickers for my birthday. It'd be a pretty good birthday gift. The stickers are nice. They're, obviously I'm not sponsored by Soupy, they're just a friend, but the stickers they're clear on the outside, so that they don't have a white outline around them. It's like a clear peel off and you stick it somewhere. They're very nice. That's good for her. And put the stickers on it. I don't know if they're dishwasher proof. And I'm like way too lazy to wash my water bottle by hand every single time. Okay, let's shade her. I do think that they're vinyl, though. Yeah, I've been hand washing some of my water bottles, but it just gets tiring. Oh, thanks, Pastel. Let's see now. What kind of shadows are we looking for? Got warm shadows in this picture. Five different water bottles just for stickers. I have 2 water bottles. I have one that has no stickers on it because I never really put stickers on water bottles before, but I do have a water bottle that's a national parks water bottle where it came with stickers and you fill in the water bottle as you visit national parks. So that is my sticker water bottle, but it's not a... I mean, it has pre-arranged stickers on it. Your cat? My stream is very popular with the cats. I have the cat audience on lockdown. How long does it usually take? It's hard for me to answer that question because I do take like pretty substantial breaks from working on these type of pictures because they do take me a really long time. I would say that the 4 trees and the Skyclan one at the moment have taken me the longest with breaks. It took me quite a few months to actually pound out the 4 trees and the Skyclan camp. But the Shadowclan forest camp probably took me the least amount of time. It only took me about 2 weeks to do that picture. I was working on it non-stop because it was the last camp picture I needed for the set, so I just like knocked it out really quick. The River Clan camp probably took me about 3 weeks. I didn't do that one on stream though. They have been probably taking longer every picture. But it does take me longer to draw these on stream than it does off stream. Usually when I'm drawing off stream, there's less distractions. I can take breaks, like an eating break, and come back to it. If the River Clan Forest Camp, personally yelling about Greenflower. Yeah. The River Clan camp scene was made the day before, it's the day before the Sunning Rocks battle. So it's the day that Rusty joins the clans. The morning, it's the morning that Rusty is gonna join the clans, because it's right before the Sunning Rocks battle where Oakheart is killed. It's a scene, it takes place in Leopard Star's honor. Because I remember reading Leopard Star's honor for that. Which is Leopard Star's honor and Crooked Star's promise, which is why Greenflower's not in it, probably. Yeah, anyone missing is just on patrol. It's easier to say, ah, yeah, the cat missing is on patrol, than it is to be like, well, then why is Night Kit in your White Clan cat poster when she's not even supposed to be born yet? It's a little bit more hard to cover your bases with that. Yeah, realistically, they shouldn't all be in camp at once, but... Does that happen usually? No, it doesn't. Thrushwing's outside the camp. She's at the back of the patrol, arriving back into the camp. What are you talking about? He's right there, see? Hand puppet of Thrushwing. Okay. My paw flats. And she actually has white whiskers. And I add whiskers to these posters. So she actually gets the whiskies. White whiskers. Where do I get the inspo? Mostly, well, when I'm designing the camps, I'm using the actual descriptions provided from the books to the best of my ability. Some of the camps have a lot more of a sparse description than others. I get inspiration. I go camping a lot, so sometimes I'll see like a bush or something and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a werecactin right there, and I'll take pictures of it. Color inspiration, I usually just like, I think for this one I was looking up autumn pine forests on Google and like kind of helping me a little bit with the, I just want to give her a little bit of highlights around the edges where the details are a little bit wonky. I don't want her to look too shiny though. I think this is like kind of golden hour, just a little bit. Maybe. That should be fine for now. She gets a little bit more rendering because she's right in front and center of the picture. That should be fine for now. I might add some more colors into her as I render out the background around her, but... Okay. I'm gonna take a quick stand up and stretch break. Probably work on... I might work on Blaze Fire next, because I'm not super sure about this Sunbeam. I think I want to redraw her, and I don't really feel like doing that today, so I think I'm gonna render out Blaze Fire next. But I will be right back after a little bit of a stand-up and stretch break, and I'm gonna refill my water. Be right, BRB. Yeah, it's supposed to be Sunbeam. Well, it's Sun Paul. It's supposed to be younger. This one's Sunbeam. Okay, I'll be right back. I return. Stretched. Are we talking about grass now? Okay. Let's get Blaze Fire going. He is a newly named warrior. Blaze Fire Flats. Lights. Make him a 12-liner as well. That should work pretty well. He has a pink nose. Aw, thanks, Bowie. Yeah, he's very main character coded. I'm glad he finally got a little spotlight. I guess he doesn't have to have a... That's a very unique design. I don't even know if... Is he supposed... Is he just like... Is he ginger and white, or is he just supposed to be full ginger? Can't remember. Ginger and white. Okay. I like to add white to ginger cats. I've noticed. And I add stripes to ginger cats. They're supposed to be not ginger. Well, not ginger tabbies. Did you guys catch the Warrior Cat animated stream on Sunday? I did not stream Sunday because I was in that chat. Well, I was on the call. A simple black cat. I do like adding little white speckles. Little white stuff. Whether it be on the tail, a little white spot, or anything. Yeah, I was muted most of it, I guess. When people ask background questions, I unmuted. The background director was on stream doing layout work, painting layouts instead of drawing the lines like I usually do on stream. That was fun. Oh, I didn't mind, Pomi. It was a nice break not to be the one streaming. I will admit. It's nice to just sit back and relax while someone else is drawing. Every once in a while. I haven't been doing Werecat animated layouts on stream. I should have warmed up with it. We still have to work on that really big, nice, big old panning one. I haven't worked on it. Maybe we'll start with that on Friday. Not Friday, Thursday. Been a busy beaver. Busy beaver. Yeah, he's laughing at something like Paul's doing. Something made him chuckle. I wanted Blaze, Light, and Sun's friendship to be pretty big in this picture. Shadow's sight is, I think he's like right here. He's also pretty big. Yeah, you've been really helping team morale for sure, I think, with all the streams you've been doing. I'm hoping to get back to doing them on Saturdays. Saturdays is my Werecat animated day that I use to focus on my stuff for that. The squad. Little Pistol, I've started assigning some character layouts and stuff too, so... Well, character animations and special effects work, so I can finally kind of like rest. I just have to finish up the Misty-Foot sheet. She just needs some head angles and a couple of clean character sketches before she can be whisked away. And then I have to start work on Scene 2. Thanks, Huli. I think I was gonna ask you if you wanted to try Shot 1's special effects. It's just like kind of wiggling the top water, I think. Well, I mean, I honestly don't know how to make it look good, but I feel like it takes less brain power than like the roaring river. I was gonna actually message you later in the week and ask if you wanted to try tackling it. I need to put the availability channel in the Little Pistol Discord to see who's like readily available and who's not. I didn't want to put it on the spreadsheet Or like the little questionnaire that I sent out. Yeah, I assigned the first shot to Sam because Sam's my buddy and I trust her. But, and it's also like I think it's probably the hardest shot to animate in all of Scene 1. It just has like, it's at a really weird angle. Not weird angle, but Blue Star is moving a lot in a 3D space in it. So I trust Sam with it. I just think it's the most complex shot of all of the first scene. All the other ones are just like kind of subtle expression sort of things. Okay. He's got a weird... Well, and then Sam was the only one that said that she would like that shot in like the little questionnaire of what shots would you like to work on. I think she was the only one that wrote, I want shot 1. That's honestly probably why I gave it to her. Okay. Actually, let's just... Do I have a sample all layers on? No, okay. Get that done. Hey, Silver. Back again. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Can I offer you a shrimp in these trying times? I definitely have had a lot of practice doing backgrounds, and I drew them a lot when I was a kid. Like, I've always drawn landscapes. I used to doodle them on papers, like doodle trees and stuff like that. I've always liked painting them or doing them in watercolor. And I've always had to draw them for like my own stuff. I've enjoyed drawing them. I drew them on iScribble. Just a lot of practice. I do a lot of camping. Just liked drawing them, I guess. I feel like if you like drawing something, it's a lot easier to improve and like... Well, if it's easier to improve because you're just like constantly drawing it, right? So... I never felt like doing backgrounds were a chore, I suppose. But yeah. There is a I don't know if it's anything. I remember following it on Twitter, but there's a channel called How to Think When You Draw or something like that. It's on Twitter. How to Think When You Draw X. They have a lot of like piecemeal tutorials about stuff, and they have a couple piecemeal tutorials about like how to think when you're drawing forest compositions, how to think when you're drawing trees, how to think, like they have a lot of like interesting little piecemeal breakdowns of certain things. It's not just forest and stuff like that, but it's like literally about anything. But there's a couple of really good little tiny things about doing like forest compositions and stuff. They have like a couple books. But there's no better way to get better at drawing something than to just keep drawing it. I do love Pikmin 3 music. I think that this is probably Pikmin 2 or Pikmin 1 though, because I think this is a GameCube playlist. But Pikmin 3, hands down, Pikmin 3 is the best game for the Wii U. It utilizes the gamepad in a way that makes it feel so streamlined that I don't think any other game on the Wii U actually was able to do. So much so that it made me miss the game. It's the only game that's had like a remake on the Switch that made me actually miss the gamepad. Yeah, learning perspective and stuff helps with backgrounds, of course. So this is the Valley of Repose in Pikmin 2. So they must have reused it or revamped it. But yeah, I stand by the statement that Pikmin 3 is the best game on the Wii U. And I was somebody that had a lot of Wii U games. Did I change his headshot? I don't know, because I do really like this. He would have been in the Starless Clan one. I do really like his design, so I can't imagine I changed it much. What? Why is Keith showing up? Why is Waffle Pelt showing up when I click the Starless Clan headshot poster? Thank you. I went back to the Wii U to play Pikmin 3. Yeah, it's really good. I've gone back to the Wii U to play Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, Pikmin 3, and then my virtual console games. Like Pokemon Pinball. I actually have the Wii U connected to this computer. I can use this computer as a TV for it. Where is he? Where is he? Wait, why is this the broken code one? Yeah, I didn't change it. Oh, I think I just... Okay, I see what I did. I just, like, made this one. I made it more complicated. The Wind Waker HD remake is just so pretty. It's very good. Much worth the money. It runs so smooth. Everything I ever wanted. Wind Waker was probably my favorite game on the GameCube. Very willing to pay money for it again. Wind Waker and probably Thousand Year Door are my two favorite games on the Wii U. I do like Luigi's art on the GameCube. I like Luigi's Mansion too. The GameCube is like my childhood console, so honestly, I love all my GameCube games. I love Pokemon Coliseum. I love Kirby Air Ride. I saw the Kirby Air Rider Direct this morning. Very excited for the Kirby Air Riders. I liked Sunshine. I played Mario Sunshine a lot. Luigi's Mansion. The GameCube was my childhood console. Yeah, it's okay. Magnolia would have gotten it for me. Magnolia's my goat when it comes to like slight changes I've done. Magnolia's got me. Just gonna give him the butt colors the same on this edge. I have a couple people that do that, Agnolia. I have somebody that actually they message me on Tumblr every time that my designs have an issue, and I'm just like, I appreciate it, but sometimes it's a little much. I will admit it is. Yeah, I did play XD Darkness. I didn't play it as much as Coliseum. I think I got it later than Coliseum. So Coliseum has like a bigger nostalgia place in my heart. Yeah, the Kirby Air Riders Direct was fun. City Trial online with 16 people. I'm getting that game. Is Kirby Air Riders only on the Switch 2, or is it gonna be dual release? Is it just a Switch 2 game? That's sad. I also don't know if it's worth $70 freaking dollars or $80 or however much stupid Switch 2 games are coming out on. Ridiculous. Is what? I wish I played XD Darkness. Yeah. I have it. I have Darkness and Coliseum. I have probably a lot of money worth of GameCube games. Become a GameCube streamer. Just play all my childhood games for you guys quietly. Nah. I don't think I'd be a very good video game streamer. I think I'd be a very quiet. I feel like video game streamers have a different personality than art streamers. I feel like it's a lot easier to just have like a chill art stream. Kirby Air Ride's exclusively Switch 2. Yeah, I do have a Switch 2. But I would like to play with my friends. Well, first, my sister doesn't have a Switch 2. But my sister and me played Kirby Air Ride all the freaking time. So I was kind of hoping it would be dual release so I could get it for Christmas so we could like play online. It sucks that it's not. I actually never had Harvest Moon. I also never had, I never had City Folk. City Folk was on the Wii though. I never had the original Animal Crossing. The only Animal Crossing I had growing up was Wild World, the DS one. Everyone in chat could just join a video game. Well, you guys don't want to play Animal Crossing with me. I mean, I guess we could have a Minecraft stream. You have to pay for Minecraft servers. I just feel like... The thing about becoming like... Yeah, I played New Leaf. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Huli. So I played Wild World, I played New Leaf, and I played New Horizon. I played the heck out of New Leaf. I actually had 2 New Leaf cartridges because I had 2 islands. New Leaf and New Horizons are definitely the ones. I never had a home console Animal Crossing. I only had mobile Animal Crossings. So I never played City Folk or the first Animal Crossing. What's this I hear about, like, people are already, like, thinking that Animal Crossing is gonna get a new Switch 2 release, and I'm just like, this is crazy. There's no way. Maybe, but the team that works on Animal Crossing is the same one that works on Splatoon, and they're working on the new Splatoon spin-off, so I'm like, there's no way we're getting another Animal Crossing anytime soon. They're working on the next Splatoon game. The same team. Playing way too much Minecraft? Yeah. I'm sober from Minecraft. I like defluffed his tail, but that's fine because you can like barely see his tail. Whoops. Excuse me, I needed those. If it gets a Switch 2 release. See, I don't know what they could do. Honestly, with New Horizons, I really like it, and I like the customability, but I miss the city. New Leaf, I miss, like, the little, like, town thing with New Leaf. I kind of miss... I don't know. I legitimately don't know what they could add to the next Animal Crossing game. Quality of life stuff. I mean, New Horizons still has a pretty big fan base. I mean, I'm in the New Horizons Discord because I don't have any friends that play it with me anymore. And there's still a decent amount of people that play it. Well, the thing is about New Horizons is that they need to make the characters, the villagers feel very one-dimensional, in my opinion. They're very like cookie cutter. They could even, I feel like they could add more dialogue trees to make villagers feel different other than just personalities. My favorite villager is Lolly. I like Lolly. I like Eric, Lolly, and Zucker. But yeah, I love Lolly. I had her in my New Leaf town. Like, they could add some trees for like different species. They could add, like, I understand that there's like hundreds and hundreds of villagers, but even just like adding some species special personality dialogue would be fun. Adding dialogue, like trees for if you're like, it's just like the villagers feel so one-dimensional in New Horizons. I don't know. I'd almost rather, I understand that they just keep adding villagers, but because they're adding so many villagers, they can't like customize them at all. Because it's just like too much work or whatever. I don't know. Lolly looks just like Mirosi. Yeah, she's cute. I had her in New Leaf and I really liked her. I feel like they, for the next iteration, if they made the villagers just like feel more unique, that'd be genuinely all that I would want. Hey, Echoing, welcome in. Yeah, Hule. I do find that most people's favorite villagers are like the first ones that they had in certain games. I mean, in New Horizons, it's pretty much just based on looks because they all kind of feel the same exact thing. None of them are mean to you anymore. I mean, none of them care when you come back to your town after like a year. They'll just be like, oh, hey, haven't seen you in a year. Anyway. And I know that it's like when they did that in certain games, it would almost make you feel guilty of like opening it up after you haven't in a while. But at the same time, I don't know. It's fun. Or, yeah, I mean, characters don't really have... You can't, like, negatively impact your relationship with villagers anymore. You used to be able to, like, hit them over the head with the net or, like, throw them into pitfall seeds. They can never be less than, like, nice to you. I don't know. Do they still get angry? I mean, they might get angry, but I don't think that it negatively... I don't think that they, like, stay angry for very long, you know? Yeah, I don't think that there's any, like, lasting effect on you doing it. Like, I miss just, like, hitting characters over the heads with nets because I want them to leave my town and I'm making their life a living heck like you would with, like, a regular neighbor where you just so happen to, like, not really. I've never done that with a regular neighbor, obviously, but, like, you know what I mean, right? Like, subtly encouraging them to leave town by, like, just so happening to put a pitfall right outside their house. You be mean in video games so that you're not mean in real life. Clearly. I beat up my neighbors? I did not say that. I did not say that. I do not beat up my neighbors. I had a villager named Annabelle, and even her birthday came, and I gave her something I thought she might like, but she didn't. Next day, she gave it back, and I was furious, and I hate her. Yeah, see, they don't do that anymore. You could give them, like, a rotted turnip, and they would be like, wow, this is great! Thank you so much! Why did I just bring up the bridge? Go away, bridge. I fucking hate Adobe Bridge. It's the most pointless program in the entire world. I'd love to know what the actual point of Adobe Bridge is. Because it's pointless. I tried so hard to get one of my starter villagers off my island for a full year and it started getting frustrated. The other thing is that it's easy to get rid of pay to win, right? You can just, like, get the amiibos of like your favorite villagers on like Etsy for, I don't know, pennies basically, and you can get all your dream villagers, but then that kind of like ruins a kind of a fun part of the game where you are like recycling villagers in and out of your place. But at the same time, the villagers feel so pointless that it's like, why not just get your favorite villagers that you like? Honestly, I almost feel like it's better to get villagers that have the same aesthetic home that you're trying to do on your island rather than your favorite. I will say. No, it's not random. It's not random anymore. You can pick who you want to boot in New Horizons. Is cream a shade of ginger? It's cream. Usually cats that are cream in the books are just described as cream. No, I don't want it to be multiply. I want it to be like screen. Just maybe flesh out characters more. Honestly, I think the next game you will be able to customize the outside of villagers' homes. You'll be able to customize the outside of villagers' homes. You'll be able to customize everything on your island. There will be nothing. I don't know if it'll be an island, but I assume it's probably going to be similar to New Horizons because New Horizons was the most successful Animal Crossing ever. Okay. I think I want to lighten up this just a tad. I'm just coloring on a layer above the line art. I'm not coloring the line art. Wait. Line art's still there. Darn it. A little bit. He gets black whiskers. Not always. Sometimes. My shading and my lighting are above the line art, and then I do like slight adjustments over the line art. Okay. I might get rid of this shiny part of her. I don't think that this shiny part needs to be done. I'll keep it for now. I might get rid of it though. I haven't rendered out any of the picture around her, so I have no idea if it'll work or not. Yeah, Sunbeam, I think I want to make her look different. She is... I think she just looks too small. I mean, I wanted her to look like an apprentice, but I don't think she'd look as small. I think I need to make her neck a little bit thinner and then raise it just a tad. Behold, the only thing I have finished of the picture. Beautiful. Sell it as a print. Okay. Stick all the cats in there. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Ratscar is still alive. I see, I see. I'm trying to remember who's all in this. The Brambles. Thank you. There are so many cats in this one. The lake camp pictures are going to have a lot more cats in them than the, well, that's not true. Everything other than the ThunderClan forest camp probably has about the same amount of cats in it. I think that Shadowclan is bigger though. RiverClan is pretty enormous in the RiverClan lake camp picture. The ThunderClan one, I think it probably has about the same amount of cats as this one because it's gonna take place during the Last Hope, so it hasn't like ThunderClan really explodes in population after in A Vision of Shadows is when it like really explodes. You get like multiple litters of like 3 plus like 3 and 4 litter cats. Yeah, but I'm not doing ThunderClan during Squirrel Stars era. I'm doing ThunderClan during Firestars era. It's gonna be... it's actually at the end of the Forgotten Warrior. But... the ThunderClan camp, I think, will take place in the summer. The RiverClan camp will take place in the spring. And we'll put some cherry blossoms in it. which means the Wind Clan camp has to take place during the winter. Which is not what I wanted to do. Well, so technically speaking, I could do the Sky Clan camp in the winter. If I did the Sky Clan camp in the winter, and then the Wind Clan camp could be... It could be just like a rainy day. I don't want to do spring combo because the first Wind Clan camp is in the spring. I don't want to do the same season as the first iteration. So I might be able to do a rainy day, kind of maybe like a rainy... Yeah, that's the only reason. Yeah, like a summer thunderstorm. I could add some wheat fields, like, into Wind Clan. I know that they don't have a wheat field, it's just like a moorland. I mean, I guess I could look up some, like, moorlands from England, I guess. But if I did wheat, I could do, like, golden colors. That could be fun. I can do... I'll probably do Sky Clan in the winter. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing Wind Clan in the winter, it's just... It's gonna be hard to make it not look, like, very desolate. I think that's what I'm leaning towards, Agnolia. Unless we get a protagonist from Wind Clan before I start... Well, the thing is that we're like on a divergence, right? If Changing Skies is a territory change arc, that will be the hard cutoff for timelines for the lake camps. It would also include five new camps, a new StarClan speaking grounds, or like a new holy grounds, and a new gathering. So if they do move territories, that's 6 more freaking prints I have to make. And I don't trust the new team to actually, like, give us good descriptions of the camps. Because they didn't give us any... they have not given us a good description of the Sky Clan camp. It changes constantly. They're absolutely moving so they can have a 3rd Roblox game. Honestly, with how money hungry and how sellouty the new team is, it would not surprise me if they're doing it to have a new territory in Roblox. The Roblox game makes them a lot of money. If you look at their, like, quarterly reports, the Roblox game is a substantial part of Kulabai's earnings. I think I'm honestly probably done drawing for today. Worked on it for 3 hours. The Roblox game is owned by Kulabai, like, it's an official game. Yeah, it was a fan server, but it's owned by the official Werecat people now. It's been owned by them for quite a few years at this point. Yeah, we'll do some quizzes. This is what we did today on stream. I rendered out these foreground bushes. And I did Light Leap and Blaze Fire. We will probably keep working on this on Thursday's stream, but I might also work on something different as well. I'm gonna try to... I don't know, we might start the prequels poster. I'm trying to, bounce around a little bit more. I think it helps with like feeling the stream fatigue. But let me pull up Sporkle. Just trying to work on different stuff. Still working on Little Pistol in the background, but got kind of tired of answering the same questions over and over and over and over. See, I'm not a good streamer because I'm like, if I have more than 100 people watching, I get stressed. I have like no desire to grow my channel. Oh, Jesus. Streaming is hard. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to do today? Let's do the Wirecat names. Let's see, we're working on Shadowclan, right? Crowfeather Trial. You want to do the mentions for Crowfeather's Trial? What if we did the mentions for... Where is it? Crowfeather's Trial. Yeah, we can do it. And then maybe we can do the Tiger Stars. We'll do the Tiger Heart Shadow one after this. Oh, look, they used the Polish Crowfeather's Trial cover. Good. Pin. Alrighty, let's do this. There's only 80. We can do this, Crowfeather. Pickle. Oh, that's not Pickle. Breeze Pelt. Breeze Pelt's a second. Night Cloud, probably. Yeah. Heathertail. Leaf Pool. Lion Blaze. Holly Leaf. And Jay Feather. Night Cloud we got. Heathertail, Breeze Pelt, 1 star. Hoot Paw, Feather Paw. You. Yeah, you. Bramble Star. Heathertail I got. Leaf Tail, Sedge Whisker, Gorse Tail. 1 star we got. Weasel Fur. Owl Whisker? No, he died. Whisker Nose? Yeah. Boulder Fur, I believe, dies during the Great Battle. I mean, he might have been mentioned. Black Star. Misty Star. Let's knock out the deputies. Rowan Star? No, this is before Bramble Stars. Bramble Star Storm. I got Squirrelflight. Leaf Poo. Feathertail is probably mentioned. Kestrel Flight, yeah. And Ashfoot. He sees Ashfoot a lot. Crouchfoot. Oat Paw, I believe. Tawny Pelt. I don't think Fern Stripe is in it, but Larkwing might be. Yeah, Larkwing is. Tawny Pelt. Lion Blaze I got. Kestrel Flight. Between Kestrel Flight and Hoot Paw. Whitetail? No, she's like barely mentioned apparently. Webfoot? I think he dies during the Great Battle. Firestar? He is mentioned. Owl Whisker? I tried Owl Whisker. Didn't show up. Emberfoot? Featherpaw I got. I thought I got Featherpaw. Yeah, I did. Featherpaw, Oatpaw, and Hootpaw, I believe, are the 3. Mudclaw? Mudclaw is barely mentioned. Hairspring, maybe. Hairstar. Yeah, the deputy. It's the deputy. But he's Hairstar in the graphic novel. Sparkface. Sparkface is mentioned. Antpelt is not mentioned. Sunstrike. Oh gosh. Okay. Tiger Heart is not mentioned. Dawnpelt is mentioned. Red Willow. is mentioned. I think that Black Star lists the names of the fallen during Dustpelt, Berry Nose, Bumble Stripe, Ivy Pool, Dovewing. I think like there's Dark Forest trainees that are like called out. Icewing, Fur's Pelt. Oh yeah, Fur's Pelt is still alive. She dies in Thunder and Shadow. Okay, we're down to like the barely mentioned. Sandstorm, Gray Stripe, Jay Feather. Millie. Think so. Birchfall. I think that they mentioned like Dark Forest trainees, right? Yeah, Blossomfall, Thornclaw. Midnight is not mentioned. Who is above Black Star? Mouse Whisker? Hazeltail should still be alive too. Nope, no Hazeltail. Seedpaw and Lilypaw, and I think Poppy Frost. Soul? Not Soul. Darktail's not around. I'm trying to remember who's on, because he sees a patrol. There's Cinderhar. I think Poppy Frost is on that patrol. Hawkfrost? He is mentioned. Is Broken Star and Tiger Star is mentioned. Berry Nose I got. Beetle Whisker. No, he dies before. Cherry Fall and Mole Whisker, I think, get their... Yeah, Sunstrike is dead. Thistleheart? No. Maple Shade? Oh, Maple Shade's mentioned once. Clawface? Spotted Leaf? Did I get Firestar? Yeah, I did. Stormfur, Brook, Stoneteller, Talon, Knight, Jag, Crag, Snowtuft. I don't think Snowtuft. Thistleclaw might be mentioned. No. Mousefur, Purdy. Who is that 16 mentioned? Thornclaw? No. I got Thornclaw. Smokefoot, Spikepaw. Is Snowkit, Amber, Brightheart mentioned? Cloudtail might be mentioned. Briarlight. I don't... Yeah, Briarlight's mentioned once. Brackenfur is not mentioned. Let's see. Ice Cloud, Foxleap. More Whisker Terry. We got Dovewing. Ay. Smokey? Smokey is mentioned. Coriander, maybe? Daisy? Floss? Feather Whitewing. Whitewing's mentioned once. Tall Star we got. Who is the 16? It's between Whiskernose and Blackstar. Is Morning Flower still around? I got Gorsetail, right? Yeah, I did. We're like getting all the number, like the only mentioned once. Deadfoot? Oh, Deadfoot's mentioned once. Torn Ear? Webfoot. Burr's Pelt we got. Crouch Oat. Willowclaw. Hill Kit. I don't think so. I think they're just mentioned, like they only have names on the wiki. Slightfoot. I think it's Slightpaw. Yeah, Slightpaw. Is there another apprentice? We'll give the timer up to 10 minutes and then we'll stop. I don't think we're gonna sit here for 12 minutes. Flutterpaw wouldn't have even been around yet. Hootpaw, we got Hootpaw. He's like really mentioned. Kestrelflight. It's someone in between like Bumblestripe, Whiskernose, Blackstar. So it's probably like somebody from the Gatherings. No, they don't have any names, Yuna, unfortunately. And I got Sedge and Gorse, right? Horsetail, Sedgewitcher. Berrynose I got. Berrynose is mentioned 50 times. Lion Blaze, Squirrelflight, Hollyleaf. We got Hollyleaf. Misty Star. Is Cinder... did we get Cinderheart and Cinderpelt, maybe? Amber... I think Amber Kit, Dewkit... Oh, actually, Amberpaw, Dewpaw... They might actually... No, they don't. I got Weasel Fur. Soul. I got Owl Whisker. Well, I tried it. I got Deadfoot. I got Heathertail. I mean, 16 isn't that many times. Is there any other elders other than Whiskernose? And like Whitewing? Oakfur? No. Ratscar. Smokefoot. Tall Poppy dies. Hollyleaf, Firestar, and Ferncloud are the only ones. We haven't gotten a lot of RiverClan cats either. Spiderleg? Oh, it's Spiderleg. Spiderleg's mentioned 16 times? What is this? Whatever. Toadstep. Rose Petal. Rose Petal's mentioned. We haven't gotten like any RiverClan cats either. Leaftail I got. Like there could be more RiverClan cats, like Willowshine, Mothwing, Minnowtail, Havenpelt. I think Grasspelt, Petalfur, Icewing, Duskfur, Podlight, Curlfeather. I tried. Ratscar, Mallownose, Reed Whisker. I got Reed Whisker and Misty Star. I tried Rose Petal and Toadstep. They didn't work. Okay, we're done. Darktail is mentioned 4 times. Oh, he must be mentioned in the graphic novel portion, because in the graphic novel portion, it's after it's when Crowfeather gets named deputy, so it does happen after Darktail. Flametail and Little Cloud are mentioned twice for some reason. Shredtail. Toadfoot. Toadfoot is the Shadowclan one. And then Mintfur. I was gonna try Mintfur. I was trying to think of... I couldn't remember who Icewing's mate was. Okay. And then we'll try Tigerheart's Shadow. They do count the comics, which always gets me. It always gets me. Flametail and Toadfoot? Yeah. I thought the Toadfoot died in Boots. There's actually more cats. Mittens. Dovewing. Darktail. Tiger Star. Shadow Kit, Light Kit, Pounce Kit, Cobweb, Rascal, Pumpkin is mentioned, Fierce, Marigold and Feather, Peanut, Ajax, Rose, Fuzzball I think is mentioned, Dash is mentioned, Ivypool, Flame, Tail, Fog, Streak, Tuna, Growler, Spire, May, I think it's Spire Sight, and Spire Kit. Growling Claw, Blaze, Cinnamon, Ant, Little cloud, a birch fall, rowing claw. Did I get tawny pelt? Ripple tail, berry heart, hollow kit, sparrow tail, sun kit, spire kit. We got rowing claw. Did they count slate fur even though? Okay. Snowbird, cloverfoot, scorch fur, grass heart, stone wing, slate fur we got, strike stone, juniper claw, sleek whisker, no sleek whisker. Oh my gosh, sleek whisker is not mentioned at all. Are you kidding me? Yarrow leaf, hop kit, hop paw. Okay, maybe puddle shine. Oh, yarrow leaf isn't mentioned. This is before. Okay, never mind, never mind. Puddle shine. Rat scar, oak fur. I think crow frost. Who gives him his I think it's pine nose, his leader things. Berry nose, fire star, ivy pool. I think ragged star gives him one. Pipsqueak. 1 star? No, hair star maybe. No hair star either. Misty star, bramble star, squirrel flight, violet paw, twig paw, bristle bark. No, lion eye is mentioned though. Strike stone I got. Mist cloud. I think Needletail might give him one. Yeah, she does. Lion blaze. Jay feather. Alder heart. Leaf pool. Needletail does give him one. Flax kit. No flax kit. Okay. Snowbird, holly, mothwing, bee nose, kinkfur, wasp tail? No wasp tail. She is like ever forgotten. Dawn pelt is probably a good one. I think she gives him a life. There's a 53 we're missing. Who else is in camp still? Night Star? I don't know. Shadow Star maybe? No. White Wing? No. Birchfall? No. Who's in camp? Flower paw, snake paw, and whirlpaw. And I think that gull paw, gull kit. No, frond kit. They might not have been born yet. Frond paw. Toadfoot? No. Ivy pool, maybe fern song. Bristle kit? No. Puddle shine. Who is that 53? It's in between Cloverfoot and Grassheart, so I'm wondering, Floyd? Is Light Kit Light Leap? Yes, Hooli. That is correct. Is there any other cat we're missing from the city? Berryheart we got. We got Berryheart. Sparrowtail we got. We got Tuna. Cobweb Boots, Floyd. Fierce Streak, May. Madrick. Growler. Who's with May and Floyd? We got Blazefire. Oh, there's SkyClan cats too now. So Leaf Star, Hawkwing, Fallow Fern, Apple Fur? No. Freckle Wish, Fidget Paw. I don't think they're actually around yet. Cherry Tail. No, she's not around yet either. Cloud Mist, Plum Willow, Dewpaw, Leaf Star. Because they get into an altercation. Bella Leaf? MacGyver? Sandy Nose? Maple Shade. Scowl? Okay. Oh, yes. I remember him. Her. Hawk Frost? No Hawk Frost. And Tiger Star isn't mentioned. Frost, Peanut we got. We got Peanut and we got Pumpkin. We got Dash. We got Rose, Ajax. Is Jasper? Tree? Tree, anyone? Tree? No tree. Pebble Shine. Plum Willow. Nettle Splash isn't around yet. Sage Nose. Fierce we got. Rain, Roach, Scrap. Okay. Scowl and Scrap. Not Scraps, though. Scraps is a Gremlin's brother. Needletail I got. I got Needletail. I tried Sleek Whisker, but she's not around. Yarleaf. Spikefur? Spikefur's mentioned once. Misty Star I tried. Bramble Star. I tried Hair Star. I don't think that there's a gathering. Bumble Stripe is not mentioned. No love for Bumble. Rose Petal. Yellow Fang? Does she give him a life? I guess she does. I don't know who else gives him a life. Dottie? Dottie? We needed Dottie. We needed Dottie. Dottie was a 53 that we were missing. A guardian cat. Okay, so 27. Blue Star. Why would Blue Star be mentioned? I mean, I'll type her in, but no, she wasn't in. I got Rippletail. I got Snowbird, Scorchfur, Ratscar. I got Red Willow. Is Black Star mentioned? He is. Okay, he's mentioned once. Russet Fur? No Russet Fur. Not sure who that 27 is. I think I got Tawny Pelt. Like I said, we'll go to 10 and then we'll stop. I tried Dawn Pelt, if that's who you're talking about. Icewing. I got Scowl. Mittens. Oh, I don't think we did. I don't think we have Bracken. He's only mentioned 9 times. I got Tuna and Shriek, who's with Foggy, with Growler, I think. Let me try the Medicine Cats. Willow Shine, Jay Feather Leaf Pool, Alderheart, Spark Pelt. I got Boots and Cobweb. Minty, does she make a reappearance? She does not. I remember it's just like Rose, Ajax, and like... I think that's it. I tried Plum Willow. Patchfoot's not around. Hollow Spring. I got Hollow Kit. Tiny Cloud, maybe? No Tiny Cloud. Sparrow Pelt. Sparrow Pelt's mentioned once. This is before... yeah, I got Sun Kit. This is before a lot of the SkyClan cats come back, so like it doesn't have Nettle and Mint in their free kits. Tiny Cloud, I don't remember she's already given birth. Yeah, I think we have all the guardian cats. Okay, we'll end it. Plum Willow, I swear I typed in Plum Willow in Rabbit Leap. Oh, Sleek Paw is mentioned in Sage Whisker. Lame.
Lame! Ugh.
Got the wrong sage. Yep. Alright, you guys. That is it for me today. I will see you guys again on Thursday. And I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye.